Welcome everybody to Sunday with Country Cuz. We're gonna do well, I got something to tell y'all. We got to do a little talking today. A lot of y'all needing some serious help out there. And as you know, on my lap steel page, I finally took the apostrophe out of the S, because it was running some of our people crazy. I've heard of people actually trying to jump in the river, lakes, jump off bridges and everything over it. So I do not want to cause a panic in the good old world we got today. So we removed it, and now it seems like the universe is coming back in line and everybody's at peace. So I want to give y'all a thumbs up for the ones that pointed that out to me. Sorry about that, folks. We got it straightened out and don't want to hear no more about it. Okay, lap steel lessons. Everybody's posting online. Where is lap steel lessons at? Well, I got news for you, brother. I have got 994 videos up, and I'd say 90% of them is lap steel lessons. Now, sometimes you might not agree with my teachings, and that's fine. I don't agree with your learning, because most of y'all have self-destructed. That's the problem with musicians, and they give up too soon, they quit, or they let somebody influence them. A family member might say, I wish you'd shut up and quit playing that darn thing, and they'll take that as, well, I'm not getting no better. Well, they've only been doing it a year maybe. Well, you ain't gonna learn music in a year, I promise you. You can learn every day. Now, the website, YouTube, Facebook is full of great music here. I've got videos up right now on lap steel lessons here. I've got lessons on recording and writing songs, how to set up your recorder, and I got demos of amplifiers, how to set your amp up. I've got demos of effect and effect pedals, how to set them up. Lighting, backing, tracks I've got on there to play along with. I've got keyboard songs. I also got pedal steel guitar on here, and just tips on just how to care for your guitar, how to tune it, and simple things like that. The Nashville number system. And if you can't understand my teaching of it, please look around. There's millions of people on YouTube out there teaching it. And it's something that everybody needs to understand. It's going to help you in your songwriting. I'm telling you, especially when it comes to composing. Let's say we're doing this song in G. We're just going to start off. It's going to be a 1-4-5. The singer or something says, Lord, I can't do it like that. I have to have it in the key of A. Well, you just go down to the key of A and go to the 1-4-5. Well, the 1-4-5 in G, and if you look at your chart, you'll know it's G, C, and D. So A is going to be A, D, and E. So you're going to kick it off. Just in a different key. So that's how you can gain information by learning that Nashville number system. You can move around on the board. And of course, I'm tuned in open E, but I don't care what tuning you're in. It works in every tuning. That's a good thing. But look around on YouTube and find you some people to watch. Now, one of the first person that impressed me with giving out lessons on YouTube was Troy Bernemeyer. Troy Bernemeyer, I've watched his channel from the first day he got his first pedal steel guitar that was a 6-string, and showed everybody how to put it together. And a guy up in North Carolina was building them at the time. I don't know if he's still building them or not, but and he's the one that got me into pedal steel. So after I watched that, I looked around and found old Showbud 10-string. Had 3 pedals on it, but the 3rd pedal was broke and never did get it to work, so I just took it off. It's got 1 knee lever and 2 pedals, and that's what I play, and I like it, and I've got it tuned in a open E, just like my guitar here. Now, most people tune them in what they call an E9, so you can go that route too, and that just changes 1 string on there. But I watch people on the YouTube for information. That's, if you're not learning, you're backing up. Because let me tell you something, even the greatest musicians in the world are still after knowledge and want to learn something. So some of the people I'm going to give mention to this morning, of course, first shout out to Troy Bernemeyer with his music. He plays and teaches lap steel, and also he shows some of his shows he does. Great musician, and I appreciate him. Another guy that my second go-to man on here, I just can't get enough of watching him, is Tim Pierce Guitar. If y'all haven't seen Tim Pierce, please go over and watch some of his stuff. He is out in California, and thank God the fires went around him or missed him, but he actually evacuated all of his guitars and amps and equipment, had to put them in a semi thing, put them in storage somewhere, but I just can't imagine having to go through that. So big shout out to Tim Pierce. Also, another channel is for beginner guitars, or somebody just wanting to learn a riff or a lick, is Active Melody. It's a great site. I watch him every week. Another guy I'm keeping up with from the first day he started building and playing cigar box guitars, and he's moved up now. He's recording in Johnny Carter Cash's studio up in Nashville, named Justin Johnson. I'm sure y'all familiar with him. Justin Johnson, he got some great old-timey blues, and a lot of times I'll take his tracks and come back here while he's playing and play over it with my lap steel or my pedal steel. That's a good way to practice, let me tell you. And he got some slow, old-timey witchy blues, stuff like and you get the idea. But anyway, watch him. Also, there's another guy that I watch a lot. Now, he is long-winded and does a lot of talking, and he goes into real precise details, and his name's Rick Beato. He's up here or down up from where I'm at. He's up north. I'm south of him in Cordell, but he lives up in Atlanta, Georgia. But he really is a great musician, and he got some interviews up there with some of the greatest musicians in the world. I mean, he's had Eddie Van Halen on there, and David Gilmour was one that really impressed me. For you to get David Gilmour in an interview, you got to be right up there with the best of the best, I can tell you. But now, he just had a fella on there that I've been following for a long time, and I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, but I think it's Greg Koch or something like that. Big giant of a man. And He is an awesome guitar player. He's on there right now doing an interview with Greg. I recommend y'all go watch it. His channel name is just Rick, R-I-C-K, Beato, B-E-A-T-O. And I'm subscribed to him. Well, I'm subscribed to all these I missed listing here and missed. Now, another guy I enjoy watching and keeping up with is old Joe Bonanoski. And he's got the longest name in the world, except for Troy Bernemeyer. I don't see how none of them boys can write a check. I don't think the line's big enough for their name. But anyway, Troy Bernemeyer and Joe Bonamasi, y'all's name is super long, so I give you a shout out for having to write a check out or something. It's got to be a mile-long name there. Also, one of the first music teachers I ever come across was called Marty's Music. It used to be called Marty Schwartz, because that's his last name, but he's a great teacher. Go on there and look these people up. I'm sure, I bet over half of y'all have already found them. All right, now, I'm a keyboard player too, so I go on there for keyboard lessons, and I've got several people, but one of my favorite is a guy named Jeremy C. S-C-E, Jeremy C. He is a great keyboard player, and he's got lessons. And even me, I take lap steel lessons and watch tips and tricks from everybody that posts them on there. But now, I have gotten a lot of trouble by the reason y'all don't see me playing proper music like everybody else is doing. I'm monetized on this channel, and boy, I've had some videos that they just cut the volume off. And there I was doing this with no sound, and I'm like, well, what's going on here? And then I look at my email and found out YouTube said, well, you got 2 copyright claims from the publisher and the writer, and to keep the trouble down, we're going to remove the sound. Well, there you go. So I removed the video, because the video without sound just ain't video. Alright, on home recording, you got a lot of people teaching that, and I like Joe G-I-L-D-E-R Gilder. He got Joe Gilder's Home Studio Corner. If you want recording tips, he's the go-to man. So, with that being said, I hope I know I left out a lot of great ones out there, because you can't watch them all, and I've seen them all, but them's the ones I just want to give mention to that are some of my favorite that I'm actually subscribed to their channel. Everybody I just mentioned, I'm subscribed to your channel because I like what you're doing. If you find somebody you like what they're doing, subscribe to it, and that way hit that notification bell up there. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe up. It won't hurt you. If you don't like what you see on your channels that you subscribe to, you can go up there and hit subscribe again and go down there and unsubscribe. Real simple. But we are trying to simplify the world, and we're trying to simplify music, and lap steel is the easiest instrument you'll ever learn. All you gotta do is tune it up, and whatever your favorite tuning is. Mine's open E. My other lap steel's tuned in open D. I got 2 dobros, and I got one tuned in E and one tuned in D. And there's a reason for that. The D got a lot more bass on it, and you can play lower notes. Like down here, if I want to play a D on this guitar right now, the first D in the line is at the 10th fret, which is alright for country. But for the blues, like it's just too high rated, so I got it tuned down where I can come up here and play it in my open tune. Like this. taught y'all that lick. All you do is pull that bar back, remember? Here. And then you go to the B. So, playing lap steel is fun and simple, but pay attention. Make sure you're putting your bar over your fret. I mean, dead on over the fret, just like that. Don't care what key you're playing in. And then have them two dragging fingers that's hanging down on that to mute. I make you got to practice that. And also practice sliding in while you're muting. Southern rock style. All it is a G, a D, then pause at the F and go, the E and go to F. Rake back. Then go to a C, rake back. Then thump it, D. Rake back, then go back to the G. Alright, then change up, go from a G to a B flat. That's going to be at the 6th fret if you're in the E. Then a C. Then back. Just going to a F to a G there. And I'm giving it a rate. That's a backstroke rate. Then thump them 3 strings right on the top. Go back and forth on them. To that D. Simple, fun to play. Don't get frustrated. You can't learn your guitar or your piano or your keyboard, whatever you're learning, your harmonica. I also got one of them. I don't do lessons because I'm not that great at it. But keep practicing, and if there's something that you're having a struggle with, I don't care how simple it is, it could be your picking. That's something you need to work on. Practice it. Do it every day. Every morning, did you know I come back here and play 3 instruments every morning? I start with my piano, because it's the simplest. I can sit down, play it, and have coffee at the same time. And second, I'll pick up the guitar, or I'll record a small backing track on the keyboard and pick up the lap steel and then put some guitar on it. All 3 instruments would be playing simultaneously. Or I'll use my guitar, create a loop with my pedal, or with my looping pedal. Sometimes I'll just create a backing track on here like. Something like that, and then come over it. So I'm just trying I'm trying to help you, trying to get you not to quit. Don't give up, don't get frustrated. Apostrophe's gone out of the S for you Facebook folks. I know you relaxed and calm all weekend about it, and I thank you for putting up with it so long. I hope nobody was hurt over it or your feelings was hurt. Poor little thing. But anyway, you got to move on, carry on, keep practicing, and make music great again, people. Keep the songs going, and go ahead and subscribe up to my channel. I promise you, we're gonna have some fun over here, and we don't care who you are, what music you're playing. Practice it and get it on. We do all kind of music here. We do old country, old gospel. We do old rock and roll, new rock and roll, some of the new pop country, some of the new pop rock, and even get into some of the heavy stuff like. Get down with some heavy rock and roll stuff, some old country, some old gospel, whatever you like. Do your own music. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not doing it right. You do it your way. It makes you, you. If you notice all the guitar players in the world, you don't see no 2 of them picking the guitar like Doyle Dykes, Tommy Emmanuel. I hope y'all know them names. 2 of the greatest guitar pickers in the world there. And I'm following them. They're great. They don't much give lessons, but they got great music that you can learn from, and that's what I'm talking about. Watch other people, watch them play. Watch some of them old-timey people. Listen to some of the old Hank Williams records with the steel guitar on it, and try to emulate it. You know, they do a lot of that. double fanning back picking. I'm using my finger here, or if you want to, you can do it with the pick like this. So, with all that being said, it was too much talking. I don't usually talk this much, but I just had to say it. Thank you, people, and I appreciate your support. And please make some music if you're on Facebook. Go ahead and put us a song up there, or some licks, or tricks, whatever you got, to help other people learn from your knowledge. Y'all have a great week now.